cut it, cut it, cut it. You need to cut it.
Sandra Lusati, and welcome to another episode of Beginner's Guide to Natural Hair Growth. In the previous episode, we spoke about porosity, products, as well as hair typing. If you haven't seen that video already, I'll leave a link in the description box below and here above so that you can check it out right after you watch this video. Over to Madame Naturelle. In today's episode, we will be talking about tools, trimming, as well as hair density. Starting off with hair density. What is hair density? Hair density is the number of strands of hair that you have on your head. And there are 3 ways in which you can identify your hair density. Number 1 is by counting your hair strands. Good luck with that. Number 2 is by simply tying your hair into a ponytail and seeing. If your ponytail has a lot of hair, that means you have high density hair, which is thick hair. If it has less hair, that means you have low density hair, which is thinner hair. And now I know most of us have short hair and it will be so difficult for us to tie our hair into a ponytail. So here's another solution. Stand in front of a mirror and look at your hair. If you see your scalp without parting your hair, that means you have low density hair. But if you don't see your scalp without parting your hair, that means you have high density hair, which is thick and beautiful hair. Moving over to trimming. Now, there's this thing that people say, the more you cut your hair or trim your hair, the longer your hair will grow, the faster your hair will grow. Well, that's a lie. The reason why we trim our hair is to keep our hair healthy and to prevent our hair from having knots and tangles, which equal breakage. How you can identify your split ends is by looking at your ends. If your ends look feathered or look lighter, then as you travel towards the roots, that means it's time to cut your split ends. If you don't cut your split ends when you identify them, it is going to travel down your hair shaft. And by the time it reaches your roots, you are going to have to cut more hair than you were supposed to the time you discovered you had split ends. Now, I'm not saying cut your hair or trim your hair every day, every week, every month. All I'm saying is cut your hair at least once or twice a year or every 6 months. Your hair goal should be health over length. Don't worry about the amount of hair that you will lose while cutting your split end. All that matters is that your hair is healthy and your hair will grow even thicker and longer and healthier than having those split ends. Okay. The last point I have for you today is hair tools. Now, there are 3 tools that you need in your natural hair journey. The first is your God-given fingers. The second is a wide tooth comb, and the third is an Afro pick comb. Now, the Afro pick comb is not to comb your hair, but it's just to pick out your hair so that you can have that voluptuous Afro hair. Let me quickly share with you a story about hair tools. Like, for the longest of time in my natural hair journey, I've been using the wrong tools. Like, I've been using 4 tools to comb my hair, actually to manipulate my hair. The first thing I did was use my fingers to detangle my hair. Then the second thing I did was take a wide tooth comb and comb my hair. Then I went over with a medium tooth comb, and then I used a fine tooth comb. Like, this comb will set you back from your natural hair journey, will set you back from getting the length that you deserve. Do not, I repeat, do not use this comb on your hair. I speak from experience. I have been natural, I think almost 7 years now, and I've been at a certain point at one length, and it was horrible because I've been using the wrong tools. But I did my research, I learned from my mistakes. That's why I'm sharing with you these tips, because it was inspired by my setbacks and my mistakes. So I'm sharing with you. So don't make the same mistake as I did. Remember, all you need is a wide tooth comb, Afro comb, and your fingers. That's all you need. Nothing else, I promise you. You won't regret it. Now, when you comb your hair, make sure to comb your hair from your ends towards your roots. That is going to make it so painless and less breakage will occur. I promise you, if you decide to comb your hair from the roots, you are going to cry. Like, you are gonna feel pain. So make sure that when you comb your hair, you comb it in the right way, and make sure when you comb your hair, you comb it while it's damp. Spray a little bit of water and then comb your hair. You don't want to comb your hair when it's dry, because you are gonna cry, okay? It rhymes, dry, cry. Yeah, so thank you for watching this video. I hope you found it to be helpful. Leave a comment down below and tell me what tools you are using for your natural hair, and like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Always be true to yourself and let your light shine. Until the next episode, I will see you then. Bye.